Now both boards are running. Here's the transmitter sending packets every 5 seconds. And here's the receiver catching them. Today I'm going to show you a complete LoRa setup using the Arduino NESSO N1, one board as a transmitter and one as a receiver. We'll send real packets every 5 seconds, and on the receiver we'll display the message plus RSSI and SNR so you can see signal quality live. If you're building long-range sensors or remote controls, LoRa is amazing because it can work over long distances with very low power. The NESSO N1 has an SX1262 LoRa radio, so we can do this with a clean library setup. By the end of this video, one NESSO N1 will transmit a message like "Hello from NESSO N1 packet number." The other NESSO N1 will receive it and will show packet count, status, message, RSSI and SNR on the built-in display. You'll need two Arduino NESSO N1 boards, two antennas if your boards support external antennas, Arduino IDE or PlatformIO, and three libraries: M5 Unified, Arduino NESSO N1, and RadioLib. Before we upload code, LoRa frequency depends on your region. In my code, I'm using 866.1 MHz. Europe is commonly 868 MHz. North America is 915 MHz. Some regions use 433 MHz. So change the frequency to match your local rules. I'm using RadioLib with an SX1262 object, and I'm passing the NESSO N1 pin definitions like LoRa_CS, LoRa_IRQ, and LoRa_busy. For reset, I'm using RadioLib_NC because reset is handled manually. Let's start with the transmitter. The transmitter powers up the LoRa hardware, initializes the radio with radio.begin frequency, sets DIO2 as RF switch with radio.setDIO2 as RF switch true, and then every 5 seconds it transmits a string packet. On the screen I'm showing battery percentage, packet counter, TX status, OK or fail, and the last message sent. I'll upload this sketch to the first NESSO N1. Once it starts running, you should see LoRa TX at the top and the packet count incrementing. Now the receiver sketch must use the exact same frequency as the transmitter. The receiver powers up the LoRa subsystem the same way, initializes RadioLib, and then waits for packets using radio.receive received. When a packet is received successfully, I read radio.get RSSI, which tells signal strength in decibel milliwatts, and radio.get SNR, which tells signal to noise ratio. Higher SNR is generally better, and RSSI closer to 0 means stronger signal. I'll upload the receiver sketch to the second board. After reboot, it should say LoRa RX and waiting. The moment the transmitter sends a packet, you'll see the message appear and packet count go up. Now both boards are running. Here's the transmitter sending packets every 5 seconds. And here's the receiver catching them, showing the message and live RSSI/SNR. If it doesn't work, here are the top things to check. 1. Frequency mismatch. TX and RX must match exactly. 2. Power pins. Make sure you enable LoRa_enable, LoRa_LNA_enable, and LoRa_antenna_switch. 3. Antenna. LoRa range depends heavily on antenna quality. 4. If radio.begin parens fails, the code will show an error code on the screen. That usually means wiring/power init or wrong configuration. That's a full Arduino NESSO N1 LoRa transmitter and receiver setup with live display and signal metrics. If you want, I can do a follow-up where we send sensor data, add acknowledgements, or test real range outdoors. If this helped, like and subscribe and comment what you're building with LoRa.